Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Ones Tarot. My name's Carmen, and today we're going to do a reading for no contact or no communication. We've got our first couple of cards as Prison in the reverse and Thought. So this feels like somebody who has finally been able to move past some type of belief that was holding them back, or basically leading to their believing that they couldn't get something that they wanted or be something that they wanted. So let's call on spirit with a little bit of one chime time. That's really little. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. We're going to, let's see if it's about, I don't know, I'm drawn to the Tattoo Tarot. So we'll start there for you guys. I think I killed one of my candles. All right. What do we have for no contact? The Empress. All right, that's funny. I was trying to decide between doing a reading for the Divine Feminine or no contact, and it looks like we've got one that will cover both. If you're unfamiliar with the energy that the Empress represents, this would be the combination of all four queens in the deck, which means this Empress has gone through a lot of different betrayals, traumas, difficult situations, and still been able to process their healing or work on what they needed to in order to continue to progress. One of the things that has been really important for this Divine Feminine is a change in perspective. This freedom from a prison or some sort of way of thinking that wasn't very good could be specifically the Divine Feminine who has changed her perspective. It could also be that somebody has a perception of this feminine energy that has recently changed. Maybe somebody found out something about this feminine energy and it changed how they viewed maybe the way the Empress handled a certain situation. With the moon in the reverse, there could have been some sort of perception here that this Empress was manipulative or somehow had bad intent. Yeah, so sorry, I think I have a cat hair on my face. We have some sort of bad review or bad assessment whereby the Empress was seen as somebody that was either delusional or secretive, had hidden motives. And then now there's more of this perception that this Empress is actually a very healing energy. So maybe somebody has had a difficult situation and the Empress was, went out of her way to be generous. We have the World and the reverse. I think particularly there's one individual that has noticed that when it comes to your personal growth, development, or healing, you are consistent. You are always working to improve yourself or heal the situations that you've been through. So there's kind of like a always reinventing yourself kind of vibe. We have the Five of Wands clarifying the Empress. There may have been a lot of toxicity or arguing that was happening around the Empress. I don't get the vibe that she's the type to instigate this. There were a lot of blocks put in the Empress's path in an attempt to make it difficult for her to be successful. So I feel like this is almost like there were individuals that were trying to block the Empress. They thought that they could put her in a particular frame of mind, and that would make her basically not believe that there was a possibility of being victorious in a specific situation. And then there was a change in perspective, or maybe even a change in the approach that the Empress was taking. Like, it's like when somebody blocks only one, or I should say it this way. When you have a bathroom that has two doors and somebody only locks one of them, somebody didn't realize there was another path for you. Yeah, they didn't realize there would be a choice or a secondary option here for you. But I feel like the Empress has gotten crafty and found a different way to achieve what it was that she wants to. So we have the Nine of Wands. This is clarifying the Moon in the reverse and the Page of Wands. There are some that thought you were kind of a victim. There might have been some that thought you were always starting things when in reality you were defending yourself, your name, or your character. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Those that try to spread a misconception or rumors about you that were not true are going to be getting their karma, but more importantly, they're going to be seeing you get rewarded in some way for how you've handled this situation. Like this image we have here, it feels to me like this is the universe or, spirit guides looking down on you, handling these difficult situations with grace, and they're proud of you. It's like they want to move you up a notch. You've leveled up. We have the Ace of Cups. And the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. You're going to be rewarded with a very giving kind of love. So I feel like I'm speaking to somebody who has always been the person in the relationship that was more generous or giving, maybe even the person that was usually the breadwinner. And you're going to find, in a good way, your match, right? Somebody who also likes to put that energy towards a relationship. All right, it's been popular today. We're going to go back to the situations deck. We'll see what else we can get here for you. We have retaliation, insatiable in the reverse, and escapade. So I believe it was Cancer and Scorpio. If either of those signs are pertinent to your situation, you might want to check those readings out, because there was a situation where there was an ex or a jealous third party that wanted to get in the way of somebody's path or their love. Now, we also have escapade here. This is clarifying, the Six of Wands in the reverse and the Lovers. Both of these are sixes, by the way. And both of them are in the reverse. So 66 or 99 might be something that you've been seeing pretty frequently, or you may have been born in that year. We've got somebody here who I think is trying to hide. I think somebody is disappearing from a toxic situation or environment and working on something that's a big deal.
something that has really gripped their attention.
And it's a departure from the situation that was more drama focused. Maybe it was really just like a bunch of people chattering.
We have TikTok.
And on the table. Wow. So I feel like for the people that have tried to get in your way or make you feel like you didn't deserve what you were working towards, there's a sense that their karma has already shown up or will be very soon. But with on the table clarifying Ace of Cups, there's an offer coming your way. I believe it's a love offer, but it could also be for some of you an offer in the creative arts. So if you are, for example, an author, or maybe you're a dancer, there's some dream job offer or something you didn't really feel like you would be able to land that is going to land right in your lap. Yeah, we have trash in the reverse. And what do we have here? We have keys. So I feel like somebody is exceptionally skilled in the arts, something in particular, and they stand out. All right, we will continue with the OG, the Rider-Waite. So I feel like somebody is kind of held back from being able to cause more drama for whoever I'm reading for. This Empress that somebody wants to retaliate against is either out of reach or, they've blocked this person. There's not much this person can do to impact this Empress anymore. This could be because this person who was trying to get in the way of the Empress has been exposed for who they really are. So their words don't really have, much weight. Or this could be somebody has to focus on their finances. Like they could be dropping a lot of proverbial balls in their own life because they've been so focused on trying to mess somebody else's life up. A lot of times when you have somebody that is putting time and effort into trying to mess with somebody else, they are going to find that it's a waste of time. So I also feel like this Empress was able to dodge whatever was thrown at her or prove it wrong. We have the King of Wands clarifying grip. I feel like we have a masculine energy that is fascinated by a feminine energy. So this could be the person that is no contact right now. This King of Wands may have recently gone through a breakup, or this Two of Cups in the reverse is talking about what happened with you two. I think it's more likely this is a separate situation because we do have toxic or unhealthy behaviors or people here. So it feels like he's looking at you because he realizes that you're not like this. We have the Sun in the reverse. This King of Wands may not be aware of the fact that there's competition that would also like to come in and make you an offer. So there's a sense that this TikTok applies to the King of Wands that would like to make an offer here. They probably don't know because this is a no contact reading, right? So they may not have been keeping up on what's going on in your life. We have Ace of Wands in the reverse. So I feel like there was a false start or unfinished business here with you guys. And somebody is unwilling to give up on the situation. We have the Ten of Wands in the reverse. I feel like somebody is releasing some baggage or burdens, something that was holding them back. It could be a tendency to be overly analytical or too quick to dismiss emotional feelings. We have the Knight of Wands in the reverse, suggesting that this King of Wands, it absolutely could be a fire sign, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, could be somebody that was a little bit hot and cold, a little bit unpredictable, one who likes to ghost people, Eight of Wands in the reverse. This person, when the going gets tough, would just go. We have the Knight of Swords in the reverse. They would be in their head a little bit too much, maybe expect that they were trusting somebody when they shouldn't, and then they would be reckless. This could be like self-sabotaging behavior as well. Somebody might have been quick to argue after things seem to be rather like peaceful. And then they would change their mind and be uncooperative towards whomever was getting a little too close. And then heartbreak. So this is likely why this person ghosted. We'll get a little bit of clarification here for you with the miniature OG. Somebody lacked the strength to look at things from a different perspective. So there was kind of a tendency for self-sabotage here. It's almost like this person had been burned one too many times. They just really didn't believe that there was anybody that could actually be in a healthy relationship with them. So they were controlled by their fears. Tell me about this toxic, poison, unhealthy people, please. We have the Nine of Pentacles to clarify the toxic behavior. Someone was, I think the King of Wands here, was a bit ferocious when it came to protecting their independence. This would be somebody that did whatever they could to avoid being, I think, in a relationship, or really didn't care for, honest exchange of information. This is somebody that was a little bit of a loner. And if somebody would press for the truth of the situation, like, hey, what are your intentions? Do you see us like getting serious or anything? This person would dip. Tell me about the Sun in the reverse. Somebody may be going through legal problems or feeling like they don't have access to the information they need. I feel like the information they need is what the right approach is to come back into this Queen of Pentacles life to make amends, which would be the Empress, I believe. So we have the Five of Swords in the reverse twice right here, by the way. Tell me more about this Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, please. We have the Ace of Pentacles. So somebody is about to have a material gain. This could also just be a relationship offer, but I feel like it's more financial. Yeah, we've got the Page of Wands. There could be good news coming in, like a promotion. And it's something that you don't expect. So it could be an offer and something that you haven't had a lot of experience in, or something that didn't really seem like it would pan out. Maybe like an application you put in, 8 months ago and you kind of forgot about, and then somebody reaches out and they're like, hey, yeah, no, we picked you. All right, tell me about this heartbreak, please, the Three of Swords. Ah, the ghoster's wondering why you didn't reach back out. But just because I didn't respond doesn't mean you can't keep trying. Tell me more, please. Yeah, they've been waiting for you, but they've seen that instead of waiting around moping, you've chosen to be happy instead. You reinvested your time and energy in yourself, maybe even in a hobby or a new pursuit. and you're not really looking to go backwards, right? So we have the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel like this is about your finances. I feel like when you were really getting to know this person originally, you might have had some instability, maybe even like a job change. And then in the absence of this person, when you were able to really focus on yourself, you were able to improve something and you've been standing out. This is why somebody's going to be getting a promotion or some sort of job offer that you don't expect, something that really does feel like a dream come true. Tell me about this Ace of Wands in the reverse, please. So there was a moment, I think, when you were still in communication where there was a third party or some kind of event that you went to and everything changed with the tower here. So this could have been like you saw a different side altogether of this person and you realized that it wasn't what you thought it was. Or it could also be that somebody didn't want to bring you around their circle of friends. There's something involving the larger community that led to a tower moment, and I think the end at the beginning of this, like it was just cut short, right? For the 7 Pentacles in the reverse, somebody was investing in something that was only hurting them. They chose poorly with the Lovers in the reverse. And they found out that the person they were investing in or the job they were spending a lot of time investing in was not the right fit for them. We have the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse, which to me says there was some sort of mismatch in terms of maybe the King of Wands was investing a lot in a situation and the other, business partner or the other half of the relationship was unwilling to really like match their effort, right? Hey, Sean. I hope I'm saying that appropriately because you have, is it a tilde? An accent over the A. Um, I don't know. I feel like we need to do maybe the zodiac fortune telling for you guys. Ooh, and then I think we'll get some thoughts from the Untold Messages of the Heart deck for you, and then we'll call it a day, okay? You will hear of a marriage shortly. Mm. All right, and then we've got you are going to be happier than you dared to hope. You worry over small matters. Seems to suggest you should stop doing that. We have carry through your ideas, you will be successful. And then we have a short sorrow. So I feel like there may be an initial rejection or something that doesn't go your way, a little bit of discouragement that spirit wants you to just push on through. It's almost coming off as like a test, like how bad do you want this? Are you still going to fight for it just because one person told you no? Oh my gosh, you're Irish? That's so cool. So I hesitate to tell you, but I'm gonna tell you anyways. I went to a pub in Karlsruhe, Germany, and met an Irishman there who has my very same birthday, like the year and everything. But because I'm a detestable American, he really didn't want to like me. And I was like determined to win him over. So I was like drinking with him, bought him an Irish car bomb, and I was like, okay, if I drink this faster than you have to be my friend. We'll be pen pals. And I did. So that's the story of how I have one Irish friend. Maybe someday he'll see this. Oh my gosh, hi Steven. Yes, Little Miss Dr. Pepper. Hi, Moon Goddess. Welcome back. I hope you're having a good day. All right. So we had, yeah, a short sorrow and carry through your ideas. You will be successful. So they want you to stay committed to what it is that you're working towards. All right. So we're talking about this no contact person. Let's find out what the thoughts are here. What is this person thinking? I'm uneasy about myself. I don't know if I can truly make you happy. So that's this demon, this devil that came out, right? This is somebody who's got some fears that they need to address, likely fear of rejection. We also have, I'm trying to make a very difficult decision and it involves you. Somebody feels like maybe the easier path is the one that doesn't involve you, but they're very tempted to take the path that's a little more difficult. Ooh, rendezvous. They want to see you. They miss you. If you're someone that posts a lot of pictures of yourself on social media, see what happens if you hold off for 3 days. I dare you. All right. What else do we have for no contact? I'm not ready to talk. I will only push you away. So, if you're considering reaching out or reestablishing a line of communication with this person, hold yourself back. Sometimes we really need to be patient and acknowledge that we all have different processing times. They have some serious decisions to make. So, sometimes you just got to let the water boil, right? Sean, I love it. Well, then I guess that's why I won him over, right? Oh, I can also cook, so I feel like that works pretty well in my favor too. You guys, I can hardly see in my kitchen because I made bacon and it got super smoky. But the bonus is it smells like bacon on like my entire street. Absence. As more time passes by, I feel a deeper void without you in my life. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. This may be working in your favor. Somebody might realize I underestimated how important that person was to me. And now that I haven't been around them, I haven't felt their energy, I haven't been able to talk to them, I'm realizing that's what I need, right? It's like how I feel about cheese. I'm not kidding. I love cheese. Sensitive. Thinking about you makes me emotional, and I want to open up to you about how I'm feeling. That's progress, right? Somebody didn't want to talk. They probably still need a little bit of time, but they do want to tell you how they feel about you and that you make them happy. I have a hard time trusting anyone. I'm doing just fine on my own. So you can see there's a little bit of back and forth, right? A little bit of indecisiveness. One moment, I can't handle not seeing you. I want to see you. I want to tell you how I feel. And then the next moment, we're thinking about this difficult decision. I don't know if I can really trust you. So I feel like communication is really important here. When you do have the ability to communicate, try to have a face to face, heart to heart conversation. It might feel like open heart surgery, but you've got to build a strong foundation if you want to have something that lasts instead of another situation that ends in ghosting. I feel like you've moved on without me, and that's difficult for me to see. This person's definitely concerned. I mean, you're the empress, right? There's going to be other people that find you attractive or really enjoy being in your energy that might come forward and make you a love offer while this person is trying to make up their mind. They're keenly aware of that. And I do think that jealousy is something that they've dealt with for a while. All right, I think we'll call it a day there, but I might come back for one more reading. It's been a marathon day, you guys. I hope you enjoy the reading and that you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you so much for joining me.